Because not just the logistics of a thing like this, but the culture and the ideologies surrounding the pandemic and how people handle it have become really intense. And so I could foresee a situation where, some of you might come to church next Sunday, and you might be afraid that, someone's going to give the side eye to your kids because your kids are running around and not exactly being physically distant from everybody. Or maybe you're worried, on the other hand, that we're going too fast and that the virus is still a problem and that we need to be a little bit more cautious. Some of you might stay home and say, you know what, I'm not even going to mess with that. Some of you might show up and boldly be in everyone's face talking to them because you don't have any fear of this virus at all and you just want to be back in church with everybody. And I could see that on every different side of this, we would start to judge one another by what's on the outside. You see this? We look at everyone else and we judge on what's the outside and we say, look how I cleaned up my outside. You haven't. Therefore, I'm right and you're wrong. Look at me, I faithfully wear a mask. Look at me, I faithfully got my vaccine. Or look at me, I don't have any fear of this. Look at me, I've made church a priority. We could very quickly say, look, my outside is all clean and yours is not. Brothers and sisters, that cannot happen. Because what defines us is not what's on the outside, but what's on the inside. And if nothing else, come to church next week with the understanding that even if everyone else is wrong and you are right, then God gave you as a gift to them, to serve them, to sacrifice for them, and to speak kindly and generously and empathetically to them, so that we can create that unity in our congregation, a tradition that is not a tradition of acting a certain way, but valuing the fact that God has saved us all unconditionally. And that we might be on the left, or we might be on the right, or we might be terrified, or we might be boldly going where no man has seemed to gone before, or at least gone in the last year and a half. That we're all unified under this umbrella, that we are baptized, we are declared not guilty, we are fed Jesus' body and blood, which despite our differences makes us uniquely unified on the inside. So come next week with that attitude. It's not what's on the outside that defiles. It's what's on the inside. And thankfully for every one of you and for me, Jesus has cleaned up the inside.